Hello guys and welcome in. Today we're going to be talking about how to improve your profits while digging up antiquities. Digging up antiquities is a now important part of many people's ESO gameplay. Whether you're digging up beautiful furnishings or the newest best in slot mythics, or working on your crafting collection of motifs, there is something for everybody when it comes to antiquities. And since you're doing it anyway, you might as well make the most profit from it by utilizing the fissure explosion mechanic. Many people don't realize that the fissures should be utilized, not avoided, when you're digging up your antiquities. I tend to find that most of the bonus loot items are underneath what I call fissure lines, meaning you can easily get your bonus loot without having to dig up the whole area and run out of time. Many players are sleeping on the value of bonus loot. The profit you can make from this loot varies. The bonus item loot table includes smaller items like white treasures or white pieces of gear to mid-range items like Indeco runestones and style materials such as etched bronze and etched magnesium, of which you can only get these from antiquity dig sites. But most importantly, the high-tier valuable items include pristine Daedric hearts that can only be garnered from antiquity dig sites, or you could even get motifs from that zone. So you do not want to miss out on the opportunity to make some extra gold while digging up your antiquities. For this explanation today, you're going to need all upgrades in the excavation skill book, except for the keen eye ones. If you got those ready to go, let's jump into how to utilize those fissures. When you look at a dig site, fissures are these steaming spots on the antiquity dig site. Many players just avoid these, as digging one too deep will damage your antiquity and reap no reward. The first step, which is properly identifying where your antiquity is. You don't have to completely dig it up, but you must know the general area of the antiquity. A helpful tip to use when locating your antiquity is, any place there is a fissure, your antiquity item will never be. Once you have identified where your antiquity is, you can start planning your route for connecting these fissures. I tend to start my work on connecting fissures before my antiquity is fully dug out, as I use the charges I get from clearing one block at a time to fuel my large shovel digs. To connect these fissures, you're going to want to get them at the same level. I tend to utilize what I call the small rock level. This layer is 4 layers of soil above the base of your dig site. In an antiquity dig site, there can be up to 8 layers. These are what the different layers of an antiquity dig site look like. And when I say connect, that means that there needs to be a path of small rocks, or 4 layer deep, connecting these fissures. You don't have to use the small rock layer. You can use a higher layer or a lower layer, but I tend to find the 4 rock layer the easiest to utilize, as it is found on all dig sites. The only thing that is important is, again, it is the same layer of rocks, making a line between fissures. Another important note that I recommend is making sure your antiquity is securely excavated, or you are 100% for certain you know where the item is, because if you put this line connecting fissures over your antiquity, you're going to destroy it. So once you have all your fissures connected, you will build up a double charge and hover over any of the fissure sites, and you're going to see there is now a line connecting them. I recommend pausing here for a moment before you hit the fissure to double check that you've actually connected all of your fissures, and again that the fissure line is not going over your antiquity. If you missed one, this is an opportunity to select the small brush and work on connecting it. Or if the fissure line is going over your antiquity, to somehow break that fissure line and make it redirect so that it no longer goes over your antiquity. And once you're for certain, hit the fissures with a double charged trowel and bam! You excavated all the way to the bottom of the dig site for that whole line. One thing of note before concluding this explanation, I'm showing various levels of difficulty antiquity sites, from a green level, to a blue level, to a purple level, to a gold level, and a mythic level dig site. A key feature to notice is that with the higher level difficulties, you have a much deeper dig site. Therefore, lining up multiple fissures can be a challenge. Keep that in mind so as to not waste your whole dig time when using a shovel to clear out a 3x3 space would have been a better choice when searching for bonus goodies. But for most of the dig sites you're going to encounter, hopping those fissure lines is going to be your best bet to find those bonus goodies. And with that, you have an easy way to dig up bonus loot while excavating your antiquities. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you learned a new way to make some extra gold. This was a highly requested video from those who watch me use the fissure explosion method every time I do excavations while streaming. I know I have found plenty of extra items and made some profit off of them, especially style materials and in deco runestones. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you don't miss any new content, and this really helps the channel. And if you found any awesome bonus loot, make sure to comment down below. The loot table for antiquity excavation is vast. There are so many different items you can find from the bonus goodies. If you want to hang out with us live, we're over on Twitch multiple days a week. If nothing else, thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!